Manchester United's under-21s suffer 8-1 thrashing against Bolton Wanderers. Manchester United's under-21s suffered a humiliating 8-1 defeat against Bolton Wanderers on Tuesday. The EFL Trophy match was completely dominated by the League One outfit in what was a chastening night for coach Travis Binion. The second half saw no reprieve for United as Nlundulu smashed home another within minutes after the restart. John Dottie Bodvarsson, Nelson Company and Luke Matheson also got on the scoresheet as the Trotters claimed their biggest victory in 40 years. Man United's defeat was extremely disappointing, but the team was weakened with several top players either leaving or promoted to the first team. Zidane Iqbal, Charlie Savage and Nathan Bishop were sold in the summer transfer window, while Will Fish, Brandon Williams, Alvaro Fernandez and Charlie McNeil departed on loan. Alejandro Garnacho and Kabi Mainu have joined the club's first-team squad. Manchester United plan contract talks for rising star Hannibal Mejbri. Manchester United are planning contract talks with rising star Hannibal Mejbri following a string of impressive performances for the club, Fabrizio Romano reports. The 20-year-old's current contract with the Red Devils expires at the end of next season, and the club are eager to tie him to an improved long-term deal. Man United have an option to extend his contract for an additional year, but talks over a new deal are expected to commence soon. Mejbri has only made 3 appearances across all competitions this season, starting in 2 fixtures and returning a goal. Mejbri's recent performances have heightened Erik ten Hag's trust in his ability, and the youngster will be hoping to cement a spot in the manager's starting 11 going forward. However, realizing his ambitions could prove a difficult task, considering the quality of players Ten Hag boasts in his star-studded roster. Mejbri established himself as a part of Man United's first team this season following a successful season-long loan spell with Birmingham City last term. He bagged a goal and 5 assists in 38 championship games, although the West Midlands club failed to do better than a 17th-place finish in the English second tier. Mejbri was one of Man United's highly sought-after gems in the summer transfer window amid reports that Turkish Super League giants Besiktas were keen on landing his signature on a season-long loan. Europa League title holders Sevilla are also monitoring the player's progress at Old Trafford, but Man United want to ward off interest in their rising star with a new deal. Sofian Amrabat only wanted Manchester United this summer, eyes permanent stay. Moroccan midfielder Sofian Amrabat has revealed that he only wanted to join Manchester United this summer despite speaking with a number of clubs. Amrabat continued the bright form with La Viola in Italy. He helped his club qualify for the Coppa Italia and Conference League finals where they lost to Inter Milan and West Ham United. This summer, Amrabat was linked with almost every elite club in Europe, including United's arch-rivals Liverpool, but the midfielder always had a clear ambition to move to Old Trafford. Speaking to The Times, Amrabat admitted that it was a long and difficult transfer window for him and he was delighted to join United on loan before the deadline on September 1st. United currently have the option to buy Amrabat at the end of the campaign. When pressed on the clause, the midfielder admitted that he would love to stay for the long term. The former Club Brugge man is hoping that the club have a fantastic season with silverware. He is prepared to give everything to fight for the badge during his debut campaign. Amrabat started his playing career under Erik ten Hag at Utrecht and the duo have been reunited at Old Trafford. The Moroccan has earned the move due to his tremendous talent. The 27-year-old is a defensive midfielder by trade, but he has played everywhere in his career apart from the striker role. His versatility has already been on display at the club. He is a perfect addition for Ten Hag with his intense work rate and superb distribution. We have no doubts that United will trigger the buy clause on his loan contract. The midfielder is currently in the peak of his career, having just turned 27. Amrabat, who was described as a world-class player by Morocco manager Walid Regragui at the World Cup, could have at least another 5 years at the highest level. Roy Keane sends message to Jadon Sancho after Manchester United exile. Manchester United legend Roy Keane has sent a message to Jadon Sancho following his ongoing suspension at the club due to disciplinary reasons. The England international featured in the first 3 games of the campaign for United before he was excluded from the matchday squad to face Arsenal. Following the game, Erik ten Hag revealed that Sancho was dropped due to his poor attitude in training. This did not go well with the forward, who accused the manager of lying. As a result, he has been suspended indefinitely from first-team affairs. Speaking on the Stick to Football podcast, Keane said that he has never banished a player as a manager. When asked further about Sancho's situation, the former United captain added that he never faced a similar situation, but he would have absolutely no problem in apologizing if he had done something wrong. The 23-year-old joined United from Dortmund in the summer of 2021 with huge hype. He was brilliant for the German Giants with 50 goals and 64 assists from 137 appearances. Since his move to Old Trafford, he has failed to replicate those statistics with just 12 goals and 6 assists from 82 outings. His limited pace and lack of confidence are possible reasons. Ten Hag tried to experiment with him from the number 10 role during the back end of last season, and that could be a position where Sancho could establish himself in future. For now, Sancho needs to accept his mistake and hand a face-to-face apology to the manager. Until he does so, he has no chance of getting back into the first-team plans. If the attacker shows no remorse over his public outburst, United could contemplate parting ways with him. Roma are said to be interested in a loan move for the 23-year-old. Manchester United debutant cannot hide his excitement. Academy graduate Dan Gore has his say about his dream Manchester United debut. Speaking to MUTV, Academy graduate Dan Gore could not hide his excitement after making his debut for Manchester United against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. The 19-year-old midfielder Dan Gore entered the game in the second half of our 3-0 Carabao Cup triumph over Crystal Palace. Erik ten Hag will surely give Dan Gore more playing time if he can continue his hard work in training and on the pitch. Most importantly, he needs to maintain a good relationship with the United manager to prevent any conflicts later.